the bells, watching the lights. What I want is far away. Talk to the moon, flatten her down, make her watch the wind all night. She can't wait, lonely as hell, walking around without moving. I'm not here, watching the bells, flatten her down.
Good morning, Brookside High School. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Laniah.
Stay tuned to hear about our Spanish Costa Rica trip.
And to get a live weather report from Mason.
BHS Action News
starts now.
Lights, camera, action.
These are your morning announcements for Thursday, December 11th, 2025, and 7 days till Christmas break.
At this time, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. You now be seated.
And before we get started, there's a debate around going in our classroom. We think this is orange. She thinks this is yellow.
It's most definitely yellow.
I don't know what we're talking about here.
It's yellow.
But I put money on it that it's orange.
It's yellow.
She's saying mustard yellow. She's never seen mustard, apparently. But anyways, this day in history, in 1978, over $5 million worth of cash and jewels were stolen from an air cargo building at John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York City. A little fun fact, nowadays that's equal to about $25 million.
Today's national holiday is National Mountain Day, and with the weather outside today, it feels like we're living on top of a mountain.
Yeah, we'll hear from Mason. For lunch today, the board isn't up to date, but we're just gonna go with burgers and hopefully boom boom sauce and our normal alternatives.
For birthdays today, we have Dominic Bench Gonzalez. Happy birthday.
Now to school announcements and reminders. Sorry for the delay, but we had the Browns bonus. Miss Kinnear and Miss Montgomery tied, guessing Shedeur Sanders' longest pass would be 55 yards and the correct answer being 60. Congratulations, and you guys earned 2 trivia points.
Before we get into staff member and trivia, we have a special segment about the Brookside High School students visiting Costa Rica.
Costa Rica, one of the most beautiful places in the world. Millions of people visit the beautiful country every year, and millions more would do anything for an opportunity to go. Well, this summer, dozens of Brookside students got a chance to go and visit the country.
The Costa Rica trip is to get kids out of the classroom and to actually use their Spanish, learn more about their culture, and practice their skills in a real Spanish-speaking country.
This trip was made possible by Spanish teacher Senor Kinnear, who took the students on some amazing adventures.
I really enjoyed when we went kayaking, but I really also liked whitewater rafting, except when I went overboard. And the guide actually had to pull me out of the river, so that wasn't so fun, but everything else was pretty great.
But students also had to learn some things that they will remember for the rest of their lives.
They definitely have to learn to be flexible because our schedule can change from activity to activity depending on if it's raining or not. Also, working with each other, being with each other 24/7 for a week straight, so they get to learn how to communicate better and work within a big group all together.
I learned how to make chocolate from pretty much scratch. It's pretty cool.
But don't worry, if you like what you heard about the trip, any freshmen, sophomores, or juniors who will take or have taken Spanish too will have the opportunity to go.
The next trip is in June of 2027, and we'll have our first meeting in this January for parents and students to get to know what it's all about.
This was an experience that the students will truly remember forever. Thank you to all teachers who made it possible and to the students who signed up. I'm Mason LaScola, BHS Action News, signing off.
That trip looked amazing, and I'm very sad I couldn't attend, but next Monday there will be a meeting at 6 o'clock for Costa Rica.
Next week is the Winter Spirit Week. On Monday, we will start the week with Polar Express Day. Wear your festive PJs.
Now it's time for Guess That Staff Member. And today's hint is, I graduated from a public university in Ohio. Email your guesses to BHS Action News. First class to get it correct earns 2 trivia points. And remember, you only get 1 guess.
I think I know who it is, but I'm not going to spoil it. Now it's time for trivia. We're taking the 8th caller today, and the question asks, $5 million from 1978 is worth about how much today? Call extension 2504 once you have the answer. Now let's send it to Mason for weather outside in the winter wonderland.
What's up, guys? It's Mason, and for the weather today, it's going to be a high 30 and a low 26, and as you can see, it's pretty snowy out here. I'm shivering. It's freezing, but snow is supposed to end around 10. Maybe we'll have a snow day tomorrow. Probably not, but there you go. So let's head back to camera 2.
Thanks, Mason. Definitely looks pretty frigid out there. I'm just wondering how he got in because I'm pretty sure the doors are locked, but he'll be all right. For national news today, 83,427 cookies were baked for a world record attempt in Pittsburgh. The attempt to hold the world's largest cookie exchange organized by the Wedding Cookie Table community Facebook page. Brought together 583 bakers and 67 teams from 14 states and New Zealand. But that's all I got. Now let's send it over to Michael and Lex to hear about Brookside and Cleveland sports.
Thanks, Grant. And I wouldn't be surprised if Trevor was able to eat all of those cookies.
For Brookside Sports, the esports teams played Apex and Smash Bros yesterday. The Apex team was led by Trevor Prosser, who finished 4th in kills and 5th in damage, to lead the team to 7th place for the week, which should bring them up a few spots in the standings.
The Smash Bros team was led by Jacob Ferris as they defeated Alliance High School by a score of 2-0. They wrap up the week tonight with a series of Mario Kart races.
The girls basketball team played last night and won in a great game with a score of 56-29. Top performers were Bella Diaz going 6 for 8 from the line, along with 7 field goals and 1 3-pointer with 23 points total, and Bailey Brennan, who added in 10 points as well.
Now, there aren't any Cleveland sports until tomorrow, but for national sports, the Atlanta Falcons play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers tonight at 8:15. As of now, the Falcons are eliminated from the playoffs, but the Bucs are at the top of the division, which as of now would secure them a playoff spot. But the Panthers are not far behind. However, they are division rivals, so I'm sure the Falcons would love to send them into a panic and maybe even ruin the playoff chances.
My money's on the Bucs for this one, but anything could happen.
But now let's send it back to the main desk to wrap up the show.
Thanks, guys. And if you're worried about Mason getting back inside, here's a live update.
But now
Let me in!
I know this looks bad, but I think it's just Mr. Ferg's punishment because he messed up the kicking with Kino at it. Like, come on, dude. The trivia question for today asked, $5 million from 1978 is worth about how much today? The answer was about $25 million. Congratulations to Mr. Landis for getting the answer.
I think he's in the walls. As always, need an announcement aired. Email us at bhsactionnews@sheffieldschools.org.
Don't forget to follow us on X, TikTok, and Instagram at BHS Action News, and check out our flyby. It's getting posted today. Thanks for tuning in, Brookside, and have a great day.